raking leaves on a late fall day, and stacking wood for cooler days ahead. They're back to basic chores in a world where basics are often lost in the busyness of everyday life. Add fresh baked gingerbread cookies to a day of living simply, and the seasons begin to change.
The giving during this season is not necessarily the giving of gifts, but the giving from the heart. And let's try to make it last all year this time.
Parksville's George O'Connor has been Kris Kringle for more than 15 years, and giving from the heart, he knows, is the true meaning of Christmas.
I think the gifts to me is just the sharing of the heart, more so than a box under the Christmas tree. You know, and but the kids don't really understand. There's so much into the gift at the time of Christmas, and unfortunately, there's those that don't manage to find any gifts under the Christmas tree, of course. But that's when you try to leave a little light.
George sees about 2,000 kids every year at the Kris Kringle Craft Market in Parksville, and he sees them at Country Club Mall in Nanaimo too. He's Santa Claus there. More kids recognize Santa, of course, than Kris Kringle, but no matter what the name, whether it be the modern-day Santa Claus who lives in the North Pole, or St. Nicholas from Dutch folklore, or Odin, the god amongst pre-Christian Germanic people, George says the image is in celebration of the greatest man who has ever walked the earth. He says the spirit of the season is for everyone, no matter what your belief. You don't have to be Christian.
Just the attitudes of the people in general, it sort of rubs off on one another. If there's enough of the ones that have the spirit, rub off on the others, you know. And I always have a habit of sitting next to a chair at the table too, you know. And so they can pick up on these little things.
George has been Kris Kringle at the Kris Kringle Craft Market for 16 of the 19 years that the market has been running. He missed last year because he was diagnosed with cancer. He's cancer-free now and ready to embody the reason for the season.
I can't thank the good Lord more. I've just come through it, and maybe I'm around for Kris Kringle for another couple of years, I guess, I hope.
George says he gets a charge from helping the kids he sees experience the true meaning of Christmas. Some of the stories are heartbreaking. Kids who won't get gifts or who just want their family whole again at Christmas time.
It's just a matter of opening up your heart a little bit more so. Not necessarily the commercial end of it, but from the heart. I mean, you communicate with people, and every day you're going to be running into people that just a little less fortunate than us, you know, and every time we should just put our foot out to help those a little less fortunate than us. That's just the way I see it, and it's an all year round thing. It's just not at Christmas time, for me anyway.
In Parksville, I'm Kate Bergen.
Hey everybody, have a good Christmas.